In this video, I would like to introduce you to a graphical approach to understanding limits. In the last video, we talked about the numerical approach to understanding limits, and now I would like to show you what this looks like in a picture. So over here, you see a picture of a graph of a function. The function that's graphed over here is the function f of x is equal to x squared minus 4 over x minus 2 for x not equal to 2, and it's equal to 5 for x equal to 2. Now, if we want to look at the limit of the function as x approaches 2, remember from our numerical approach, what we did was we looked at the values that were to the left of the value we're approaching, and then we looked at the values to the right of the value we were approaching, and we looked at the numerical values of the function, and we determined if it seemed to be approaching some value. Well, we could do the same thing here. So we're actually going to be approaching the x value 2, because we're taking the limit as x approaches 2. So we're going to look at the limit as x approaches 2 from both sides of 2, from values that are less than 2, and then we're going to look at this from values that are greater than 2. So what we can see is when we look at the values less than 2, and we look at the function values approach this value right here, which is x equals 4 when we're coming from the left of 2. And similarly, when we're coming from numbers that are bigger than 2, the function is also approaching this value 4. And therefore, we would say that the limit of this function as x approaches 2 is actually equal to 4. Notice that the limit of the function is not equal to the value of the function, because the value of the function by this definition at 2 is equal to 5. So the idea of the limit is the value that the graph is approaching, and it's not necessarily equal to the value of the function.